And we are live. Hello, it's Cherie Valentine. I'm back again with another episode of Tappy Break. Actually, this is episode 34. I can't believe I've done 34 episodes, and got lots more coming on the way. So today we're exploring the topic of rejection. And this is Tappy Break. Tappy Break is just a quick little 20-minute video that I offer live every week to help you blast through any blocks that you have, those limiting beliefs, those gremlin thoughts, all those things that are running in the background or subliminally or unconsciously that are affecting your happiness, your health, your joy, your success. So by tapping and speaking, we're able to really release and clear energy that's being held and stuck within our bodies, within our energy system. And it makes room for so much more expansion and freedom. So I love to come here every week and pick a topic that I know you can relate to in some level to help you move forward. I love doing this because it's something that works. It's something that you can do by going to YouTube and Cherie Valentine. In the Tappy Break playlist, you will have, after today, 34 episodes to choose from, and there will be more being added. There's something there that will speak to you. And whether you totally relate or align with what I'm saying when we tap, the fact that you set an intention, the fact that you're tapping, the fact that you're tuned into a feeling or an emotion, you are receiving the release that you need. And trusting that makes such a big difference. I provide this because I want to make a difference. I want people to be experiencing more freedom and more joy in their life. And I also want you to know that if the videos don't help you enough, that I'm available to work with you personally. I use the Google Hangout forum, Skype, telephone. It's a very personal, very interactive experience. And when you're working with a trained facilitator who can ask you the right questions, who can hold that safe space for you, and who can help guide you into that internal world that has all your answers, then you can move through things so much more quickly. And it's just so wonderful to watch the connections and the eyes light up and what happens when people tap with me one-on-one. So if you're feeling a little bit challenged after some of the episodes and you can't seem to be tapping through it on your own, please don't feel unsupported and please don't feel alone. Please reach out to me. And my website is cherievalentine.com. There's a contact button and you can just let me know you need some support and I'll reach out to you and we'll make it happen. Okay, so let's look at rejection. We're exploring the energy of rejection because everything's an energy. Everything has life and movement, or it's stuck. So where is rejection stuck? In your body or in your subconscious mind? How does it feel? Excuse me. How does rejection affect you? No one likes rejections, yet some seem to be better at handling it than others. For many, the thought of being rejected stops them in their tracks, allowing them to go only so far, or never even get started. Rejection is a killer of dreams and a crusher of hope. So we're going to erase that today. So tune into your own body. Take a deep breath and release it. And just allow yourself to get here, to be in your seat, to be in your body, to be in your heart. And let's look at some where rejection is showing up for you. Where did rejection begin for you? When did you feel rejected in such a way that you made a vow to never put yourself in a position to be rejected again? Where do you feel rejection in your body? What happens to you when there's something that you really want to do, but you don't do it? Everyone has experienced rejection at some point or another in their life. It is painful and it does hurt. Yet I have found that it hurts more when you are attached to a particular outcome or when you take things personally. What if rejection wasn't rejection? What if it was just an indication that it's not a match? Wouldn't you rather be aligned with people and experiences that are a match for you? So, in this episode, let's release the old hidden emotions and experiences of rejection so that you can be free to create, to sell, to attract, and to move forward with confidence in living the dreams that you have. So, let's start tapping. Hopefully, something's popped up for you with the questions I've asked you. And if not, just trust that they will as we begin to tap. And today we have something a little different. Richard O is in the house with me, and he's going to be my shadow voice. So usually when I tap, I pause so that you can repeat after me. But today we're going to actually have a voice to shadow me so that you can be tapping along with that as well. So thanks, Richard, for being here. All right. So as always, we start on the karate chop point. Even though I don't like rejection,
Even though I don't like rejection,
it causes me so much stress
it causes me so much stress and discomfort,
and it stops me in my tracks.
and it stops me cold.
I choose to love and honor how I feel.
I choose to love and honor how I feel.
There's a reason.
There's a reason,
So even though I cannot handle rejection,
even though I cannot handle rejection,
I choose to love and accept myself anyway.
I choose to love and accept myself anyway.
And I cannot handle rejection.
And I cannot handle rejection.
I do not like it.
I do not like it.
It hurts.
It hurts,
And I do take it personally.
and I do take it personally.
And I am okay.
And I'm okay.
I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best,
And I love and accept myself.
and I love my and accept myself anyway.
Top of the head. I really don't like to be rejected.
I really don't like to be rejected.
I hate hearing the word no.
I hate hearing the word no.
I hate having the door shut.
I hate having the door shut.
I hate being rejected.
I hate being rejected.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It's uncomfortable.
It's really uncomfortable.
It does not feel good.
It doesn't feel good.
And I don't like to feel bad.
I don't like to feel bad.
So I just avoid doing things
So I just avoid doing things.
so I don't have to feel rejection
So I don't have to feel rejection.
and I don't have to feel bad.
And I don't have to feel bad.
And that works for me.
And it works for me.
But does it really?
But does it really?
Is it really working for me?
Is it really working for me? Really?
Probably not.
Probably not.
So let's explore that.
So let's explore that.
Why am I so afraid of hearing the word no?
Why am I so afraid of hearing the word no?
What does that really mean?
What does that really mean?
Why do I take it so personally?
Why do I take it so personally?
And why am I so attached to certain outcomes?
Why am I so attached to certain outcomes?
Everyone has a choice,
Everyone has a choice,
and everyone is different,
and everyone is different.
and some people match up
And some people match up
better than others.
better than others.
But I don't see it that way.
But I don't see it that way.
If someone says no to me,
If someone says no to me,
if somebody rejects an idea,
if someone rejects an idea of mine,
I take it personally,
I take it really personally,
and I feel very rejected,
and I feel very rejected.
and it really hurts.
And it really hurts.
And it just reminds me of that vow I made,
And it just reminds me of that vow I made,
never to put myself in a position again
never to put myself in that position again,
where I could be rejected.
where I could be rejected.
There's so many places we do this.
There's so many places I do this.
I do it in my personal life.
I do it in my personal life.
I do it in my business life.
I do it in my business life.
I do it in my creative life.
I do it in my creative life.
And I'm sick of it
And I'm sick and tired of it.
because I have all of this stuff inside of me.
Because I have all this stuff inside of me.
I'm pretty amazing.
I'm pretty amazing.
I have lots to offer.
I have lots to offer.
And I'm not letting this rejection thing keep me down anymore.
And I'm not letting this rejection thing keep me down anymore.
I give myself permission
I give myself permission
to cut the cords of attachment I have
to cut the cord of attachments I have
to a yes or a no,
to a yes or a no,
to acceptance or rejection.
to acceptance of rejection.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I am solid in my truth.
I'm solid in my truth.
I am aligned with who I am,
I'm aligned with who I am,
and I'm confident about what I'm offering.
and I'm confident about what I'm offering.
And so I just release any attachment
And so I just release any attachment
to whether there's a yes or a no.
to whether there's a yes or a no.
Because if it's not right for you,
Because if it's not right for you,
it'll be right for somebody.
it'll be right for somebody.
And I just have to find the right somebody,
I just have to find the right somebody,
the match,
the match
the matches.
that matches.
Not everyone is going to say yes to me.
Not everyone is going to say yes to me.
And that's really okay.
That's really okay.
It could be quite overwhelming
It can be very overwhelming.
if everyone said yes,
If everyone said yes,
especially if they weren't a good match.
especially if they were a good match,
So I'm just going to release all of this tension and stress
I'm just going to release all of this tension and stress
about hearing yeses or nos
about hearing yeses or nos
and about feeling rejected.
and about feeling rejected.
Because I have a choice.
Because I have a choice.
I can choose to take it personally
I can choose to take it personally
or not.
or not.
Maybe there's a reason they didn't like the idea.
Maybe there's a reason they didn't like the idea.
They have their own reasons why this isn't the right thing for them.
They have their own reasons why this isn't right for them.
So that's okay.
It's okay.
I've said no to many things
I've said no to many things
that weren't a match for me.
that weren't a match for me.
I wasn't rejecting the person.
I wasn't rejecting the person.
I wasn't rejecting the idea.
I wasn't rejecting the idea.
I wasn't even rejecting the offer.
I wasn't even rejecting the offer.
I was just saying yes to what was right for me.
I was just saying yes to what was right for me.
And that's what other people are doing too.
And that's what other people are doing also.
So I invite everyone
I invite everyone
to make choices that are supportive for them,
to make choices that are supportive for them,
to honor what's right for them.
to honor what's right for them,
And I will do the same.
and I'll do the same.
So I am going to just release this attachment,
So I'm just going to release this attachment,
cut the cord
cut the cords.
that everyone has to agree.
Not everyone has to agree.
I cut the cord to that.
I cut the cord to that.
You don't have to agree with me.
You don't have to agree with me.
You don't have to say yes to me
You don't have to say yes to me
unless it's right for you.
unless it's right for you.
So I'm freeing myself
So I'm freeing myself
from taking things personally,
from taking things personally,
from being attached to rejection
from being attached to rejection
as a bad thing.
as a bad thing.
It started somewhere,
It started somewhere.
and I am sorry for the part of me that suffered
I'm sorry for the part of me that has suffered
in the past with rejection.
in the past with rejection.
So I send you love and healing
So I send you love and healing
and gratitude
and gratitude
because you just tried to protect me,
because you just were trying to protect me.
and I appreciate that.
And I appreciate that.
But the truth is,
But the truth is,
I don't need that protection anymore.
I don't need that protection anymore.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm looking at things through a different lens,
I'm looking at things through a different lens,
a positive lens,
a positive lens,
an open lens,
an open lens,
a lens of choice.
a lens of choice.
I allow everyone to make their choices
I allow everyone to make their choices
without taking it personally,
without taking it personally,
without feeling hurt,
without feeling hurt,
without feeling rejected.
without feeling rejected.
I give myself permission
I give myself permission
to just feel rooted
to just feel rooted
in who I am
in who I am
and what's true for me,
and what's true for me,
and not take things personally,
and not take things personally,
and not be afraid of a no.
and not be afraid of a no.
Take a breath and release it. Thank you for shadowing me, Richard.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
So, okay, we didn't go into anything specifics there clearly. However, what I would invite you to do is to maybe go in on a point in time where you do remember being rejected in the past. And I would tap specifically around how you felt, what the circumstances were, and just really letting that go so that that trigger is no longer there. And I would invite you, if there's something that you need to do and you're avoiding doing because of that fear of rejection that's going on in the background, to just do this tapping sequence before and then take action. Okay? You can still fear rejection and take action. But wouldn't it be better to take away all of that energy that's there, that's making it more difficult, to not take things personally, to not be attached to an outcome, to allow everyone to just say yes or no because it's right for them and not feel that it's a rejection of you. So doing this simple little tapping that we just did before taking action will be very helpful. And I would love to hear your comments. How did this help you? Did you use this before doing something that you normally would have struggled with, and was it easier to do? And I'm going to share with you that I have something I've got to work on today too that I have been resisting and avoiding. So I'm going to do this tapping after the fact so that I can actually tune in and receive what I need from it for myself. And I'll let you know how it worked. So I just got to let you know, most of you watch this through replay, so this isn't going to matter to you. However, for those of you who join me live, and thank you so much because I love you all, and I see that Nicole Levac and Dave Moore is out there, I have to change the day and the time of Tappy Break. And hey, Mia, if you're out there, hello. And Damien's there too. Thanks. Pamela Zeman. Wow, thanks for all these responses, guys. But yeah, so I was saying I do need to change the day and the time. I'm sorry. But beginning next week, we'll be doing the Tappy Break on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be more like a lunch break, Tappy Break. I hope that's not going to impact my London people too much, and I'm thinking that my West Coast people probably a little happier not to have to be up so early for those who do show up live every week. So don't forget that you always have the opportunity to watch replays on YouTube at Sri Valentine, and the playlist is actually Tappy Break, so pretty easy to find. And if you haven't signed up yet for the meditations that I offer to set your day for success, I really recommend that you do. I actually did them again today myself, and I was like, whoa, how come I'm not doing these more often? And part of it is because I can do them on my own. I don't need to listen to the meditation. But sometimes, just having that voice guiding you is really helpful. And one of them is to set intentions, which is really powerful. So if you go to CherieValentine.com/success, you can just put in your name and your email, and you will receive access to 3 meditations. They're very quick, they're very brief, but they are powerful and can make a difference in your life. So let me know what you think of those as well. And I will see you next week for another Tappy Break.